Hi everyone, 2024 was a year that many people will remember for good, many will remember for otherwise. That is just a normal thing about life. However, 2024, we had a lot of issues that dominated discussions, especially in Osun State and also in Nigeria. What are those matters that actually generated discussion, heated debate, arguments from the political class to ordinary people on the road, the people like the traditional ruler, communities here and there. The issues that many people reacted to. When you go on Facebook, Osun is a Facebook community. What are those issues that generated reactions? And I want to just pick out some, just 10 of those issues, and we analyze what are the issues, and then why did they actually generate discussions and debates. The number one matter that is transcended from 2023 to 2024. And that is the crisis between Ido-Osun and Ilobu community in the Airport and local government areas of Osun State. The matter started in 2023, and then in 2024, January 2024, it's re-escalated again, and it was a very big matter, dominated discussions for several weeks, curfew and some other things in that area. But thank God peace was restored after some some weeks of the issues around that community. The other matter is the white paper and the appointment of new monarchs in some communities, precisely in Ire and Igbajo communities. After the white paper were presented, there were issues, protests from different communities, but at the end of the day, the governor and the government of Osun State appointed new traditional rulers. In Ire, the new Ire was installed, while the former one, former Ire was asked to vacate the palace completely. And also in Igbajo, we have Oba Ademola Makinde, all replaced Oba Adegboyega Famodun. And even though the matters are still in court, but those matters generated discussion, heated arguments, family granting press conferences, family calling for the government to do this and that. But at the end of the day, we have new traditional rulers in those two communities. Then as we're moving on, we had at the end bad governance protest. It was a nationwide protest, but I want to tell you that Osun was not spared. As you can see some of the pictures there, videos, you have people protesting, people say that they are going to protest, and they protested. It was a very heated protest. Every day you will see people gathering under the flyover at Olaya. Sometimes they will move from Olaya down to Stadium, that's about 4 kilometers. Sometimes they will move from Olaya down to Deliesa, which is about 3 kilometers. Move, across the Onebabon. The Onebabon from Olaya from Deliesa to Tauja is about 4.7 kilometers. People were trekking, expressing their grievances on daily basis, and it was like about a week that people were protesting before there was a truce between the protesters and the government of Osun State. And that was in the month of August, and bad governance protest that we had in August. Around that time, we had the death of Owa Obokun of Ijesha land. Oba Gabriel Adekunle Aromolana joined his ancestors. And then, recently now we had a new traditional ruler, and that one is also dominating discussion in the recent time. That a traditional ruler was announced, and then 48 hours later, we had the presentation of staff of office. Some people are saying, wait, look here. You say that there is nothing like it may be again. You say that there is not like seclusion that we call, that's what we call it. Is there nothing like that again? Within just 48 hours, and then the staff of office was presented to him. But the supporters of the monarch, Oba Astrop, Oba Clement Adesuye Astrop. Oba Clement Adesuye is the first civilian deputy governor of Osun State. He was a deputy to the late Isiaka Adeleke when Osun State was created, and he is now the Owa Obokun Ademola of Ijesha land. People that are supporting him are telling us that he's going into seclusion any moment from now, that the presentation of staff of office is different from coronation. But they're just they are giving us different different things, but I believe that another person will be confused. Though I'm not confused anyway, I understand some of these gimmicks. Then we have the second anniversary of Governor Adeleke in November. November was full of activities from beginning to the end. The governor of Osun State was celebrating his second anniversary. It was a very big event. At the press conference that was regarding the event, the chairman of the planning committee, who doubles as the secretary of the state government of Osun, Adeleke, told us then that the activity was going to span for 16 days with different events from different activities. But as that was ongoing, there are some things that we had during that period. The commissioning of the old garage to Lameko, the direction of that road was done by former president Olusegun Obasanjo. And you can see it was a celebration galore that time. The governor danced very well. Governor, you cannot take that away from him. Obasanjo also danced very well. Baba danced very well during that period. During that time, we also had the commissioning of the second phase of Onababa from the leisure garage to stadium roundabout, and that was done by Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. You can see the video there. The governor was also dancing and was telling us that he has a lot of things that he's doing that is going to do more for the people. But during that period too, we had a crisis over the relocation of Ido-Osun International Airport from Ido-Osun, MKO International Airport from Ido-Osun to Akodai Hede. During that press conference, we saw it in that booklet that there's going to be a turning of side for a new international airport for Osun State. And people were asking, do we have a new airport? That matter started generating from that venue. But the second day, it became a statewide discussion that relocating an airport from one place to another, from Ido-Osun to Hede. Why Hede? Why taking it from Ido-Osun? What about the expenses that have been incurred by past administrations? Former Governor Yola did his own. Former Governor also did some things. Then former Governor Isha did not do anything there with the state money, but he brought in some people, the Nigerian Air Force, to start doing some things there. People are asking, why do we need to do? It became a statewide generation. The people from the government were telling us why it was necessary to move it. The Ido-Osun people staged a protest, and after that protest, then we had the issue of letters, press conferences and all that. But at the end of the day, the federal government filed this letter ordered the suspension of the airport, the turning of sort of the new airport. We were expecting the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo SAN, and also the Minister of Works, David Umahi, FNSC. However, the two of them were nowhere to be found, and the airport matter was actually suspended. Also, from February 2024 till now, the issue of teachers and health worker recruitment have been part of us, and I want to tell you that it is an issue that started from January and then it is ending with us in December, because the recruitment that started in February, that government announced officially in February, has not been completed, and we were expecting them to resume in September, but however, they did not resume. Maybe because the government side said they wanted to finalize the issue of minimum wage, and after that, they will be looking into what is going to happen about that recruitment. However, we had nothing. Different communities have been crying that they need this set of workers, the teachers in primary and secondary schools across the state, and also health workers across all the primary healthcare centers and secondary healthcare centers that we have in Osun. If you get there, you will see a lot of them. Yes, the government is innovating them, but however, this is just like we are maintaining the container without looking at the content that will be coming from these primary healthcare centers that the government is innovating. We believe that 2025, we are going to see a solution to this. Let me tell you, this matter started in 2022 when this administration announced the sack of some teachers that were, according to them, illegally recruited by former government, administration of former Governor Adeleke, and also some health workers were also sacked that time. That was one of those things that the government did. That was one of the first things that that government did. The government of Adeleke did. But since 2022, 2023, it was everybody crying. 2024, we were expecting and nothing has happened. We just hope that things will change in 2025, because that is one of the aspirations that Osun people were unable to achieve in 2024. We hope it's going to be achieved in 2025. And also, we have the new minimum wage. Workers are jubilating here and there because 75,000 was approved by Governor Adeleke, and that is even more than what the federal government approved, which is 70,000 naira, and we have 75,000 naira, 75,500. And I can tell you that many states are already, and many workers are already jubilating because they have received it for their December allocation. Then it became something that most of them are jubilating, most of them are discussing that, but some people were saying that their money was like over 100% increments. I mean, I have some level 14, level 13 officers who were saying that their money was like about 100% increments. That was what they have. That's a very good one. Okay, before I go to the final one, the issue of somebody stealing fowl, Segun Olowokere and his post Monday, Makinde, the two of them have actually been granted pardon, and 51 other people that were granted pardon by Governor Adeleke. That matter also generated a lot of discussion about 2 weeks ago when we had that podcast where a woman was saying that her son was sentenced to death because he stole a fowl and a egg and maybe a crate of egg from someone sometimes in 2010. The governor said the matter should be investigated. Some people are even saying, no, why would the governor be investigating what the judiciary has done? If he wants to grant pardon, he should grant pardon. The judge that adjudicated on the matter, Justice S.O. Falola, has come out on a WhatsApp platform to tell us that the man was actually an armed robber when he was prosecuted. And, at the end of the day, the 53 of them, including Segun Olowokere and his partner, have been granted bail. And the information is that both of them are arriving Osun on Monday. We have a report that they are already on their way while the governor was attending a program earlier on Monday. We hope that they are a free person and they are a changed person as they move on. And finally, another matter that was part of discussion for several part of 2024 was their alleged bias against other people in favor of Ede, against other communities. Even one of the senior members of the People's Democratic Party, a 5-time lawmaker representing Oriade Obokun Federal Constituency, Oluwole Oke, recently raised the matter, and he was saying that, hey, look at the Oriade and Obokun, they have 2 local governments, and we have 2 local governments in Ede. What we have in Ede can never be compared to what we have in other parts of the state. He raised a lot of things. He talked about the appointment, he talked about the infrastructural development, and also when you look at the issue of Ido-Osun International Airport, it is also part of the alleged bias in favor of Ede. People are saying it. People are saying there are a lot of appointments. There are a lot of infrastructural development that are concentrated in Ede as against what other people, other communities, the other 28 local governments in Osun State are having. But and we are following conversation around what is happening in Osun, you will say that is one of the biggest thing that people are saying, that there is this kind of favor being given to Ede. There's this favoritism in favor of Ede that other parts of the state are not getting. I don't know, but that is what we are getting. And on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone that have been part of us in the year 2024, all our clients, all everybody that patronized us in 2024, all the staff and members of Insight Multilinks Media, our IT students, the people that have come and gone, the core members, want to appreciate all of you for the service, for the trust and the belief you have in us. And we believe that 2025 we are going to be better and better than we were in 2024. Just be rest assured that it is going to be we and you people and you out there doing it together. It's going to be you and then partnering with us, ensuring that we have a better and saner community. Remember that one of our reports of that year is the issue of the darkness in the city of Osogbo. And thank God that now we have that the street lights installed. Kudos to the government and the governor for leading to that. We believe that we still have a lot of things to do. We are going to do it together with you, and we here, we will work together to ensure we have a better Osun State. Thank you so much. Some other time when I come your way, I mean, that will be in the year 2025, when I'm going to be back with The Week, Insightful Moments, Serious Matter, and some other insightful programs that we are going to be bringing to table. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. Say, have a wonderful year. Ensure you plan as you go into a new year. Bye for now.